I know. Look at a shame. Hello. It's shame. Yeah, we're going to sing right now. You see all of our friends online. Yes. You're so talkative today, honey. You're doing great. You're doing great. Well, hello, everybody. You think you need to use the washroom? Oh, Max, I don't know about that. There. Just shift that over a little bit more. Yes? What do you think, Max? What if it was a chicken salad? I don't know. Would you like to eat that? I could make you some eggies for breakfast. Yeah, oh, that's your foot. I'm just going to make sure we're screaming okay. Uh-oh. Did not want to do that, Max. I know, Max. Sometimes it takes a minute. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, we had a hit start on Facebook. Yeah, Max. It just takes me a minute. Max, climb up. Climb up, honey. Max, climb up. 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 Come on, buddy. There you go. What you got? Hi, Sylvia. Yeah, I feel that way too, buddy. Max, climb up. Up. Max, climb up. Max, Santa's watching. Let's climb up. Do. Okay. Sorry folks, I had to turn off the audio so I didn't get a strike. There we go. Skip that. Hi Carrie, hi French Paul. Hi Karen, hi Jordan, hi Miss Lina, hi Tango. Yes, a lot of plushies are making it out right now. I got lots of friends who received theirs yesterday. I'm supposed to get my extras today. And I'm just going to wash my hands. Alright. There's the eggy cooker thingy. Nancy, would you like an eggy? Let's see. Let's move that. Oh boy, Max. Oh. There we go. Yeah. I know, Max, it is very tough to be a bird. There's an egg. Put that there. Let me just crack it, okay? I'm good. That's it. Just give me a minute, folks. Oh, you want a proper egg? Yeah. What's gross? I'm cooking an egg. Do you like eggs? You want an apple? Tell you what. You're sorry, but I'm making an egg bacon. I'm going to put the egg in the microwave. Open the window so I can see if any delivery people are driving up. I know, Max. I know. Okay. So the egg's in the microwave. Helps if I turn on the microwave. So I appreciate that you thought you might like an apple, but I know you're going to want your eggie first. I know you, honey. I sure do. Oh, big step here. I've got a super chat from Tango. Tango says, Mom took a little nap. She fell asleep drooling from her jaw. I watched over hers. Man, that weighty snores. Oh my goodness, Tango. You gotta be nicer to your mom. It's almost breakfast. So yeah, we've got most of the plushies have arrived for people. I know some people, you know, with careers at this time of year, it's pretty amazing that everything's getting out so quickly before Christmas. But yeah, if you've got tracking information and you haven't gotten yours yet, follow the tracking. If there's a problem, you know who your carrier was, you can contact them directly. Yeah, Miss Lina says she's watching Max Jr. Leo, not quite sure what's going on with you, but we'll try and keep it a little bit more on target. Max? No, we're not chewing on that. We're going to climb up. We are going to climb up. Oh my goodness. Hey, up. Okay, I I know you like your eggies. How about I go get some, okay? Let's go check on your eggies. Are those cooked? Those are cooked. So Max, would you like an eggie comb, an eggie cup, eggies on a fork, eggies in somebody else's dish? Oh, I know you wouldn't like that last one very much. Okay. I'm just going to loosen it off so it can cool a little faster. I know, Max, but it's hot. Gotta cool, gotta cool, gotta cool, cool, cool. Okay, we got coffee. Coffee. I just have to pour a cup of coffee, okay, Max? You don't want it on the deer without coffee, honey. I know. So the eggs are still hot. So can you wait for a minute while the eggs cool? Yes, Pico was sure being chatty. Yes, if you've received your plushie, make sure you send us some pictures. We are doing a bit of a compilation video. And Mango, you're being pretty noisy. Okay, Max, hang on a minute. Let's see how quickly we can cool the eggs for you. I know once we serve eggs, it can quiet down in here a bit. So, thank you, Mango. So, with the plushies, one thing most people don't realize is the designs on the front pocket are slightly different between each plush. Because it's a random print and it just depends where they cut it out of the fabric. So your plushie is going to be a bit unique. So that's kind of fun, isn't it, Max? Everybody's got something a little bit unique on the front of their plushie. We got people who are sending us pictures of Team Orange, people are sending us pictures of Team Purple. I've had a couple of people asking how to reverse the hoodie. Yes, the hoodie is going to fit fairly tight. Trick is you take the wings, you poke the wings into the into the wing holes, and then you pop it over the head. Don't worry, give the head a little bit of squish. That hoodie will pop right off. You can reverse it and pop it right back on. If you've got extra cords on your plush, just tuck them inside. You only need 2 cords dangling out. But yeah, it does feel a bit tight, but you wouldn't want the hoodie to be too Pardon me. Yeah, what was that about, Max? Oh, Max. Tuck it in. I got eggies in a cone for you. My goodness, eggies in a cone. Then I'm going to go take eggies to everybody else. You want your eggies in a cone? Oh, Mom, I haven't eaten in weeks. Hi. Mango, you want some eggies? 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 Okay, I'll put them over here for you. Eggies. cow. Big, slow, and happy. I know, Mango. There's a bowl. Oh my goodness, Snax, that is so good. My goodness gracious. Susan Keene says she ordered 2 and they delivered on different days. Sharon, did you order them both at the same time? If not, they were probably part of 2 separate orders and they probably didn't combine the orders. Hi, Cheryl Park. Yes, Max is enjoying himself. Jocelyn says, bought some chewable cardboard purchase for cinnamon. That sounds fun. Yeah, first off, just check your email for your shipping information, and you should be able to track it down that way. Hey, Jennifer Sue. You made a live. Oh my goodness, Firefox just sent us a $4.99 super chat since Tango no longer have Mom's credit card. Oh my goodness. What happened? That was amazing. Oh, wow, folks, wow, folks. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Okay, let me just get myself up so I can walk over here. Did you finish all of your eggs? You know what I'm going to do, Max? I am going to cook a second egg. These ones are small eggs. And there's only so much. If I cook them one at a time, they cook faster. Yeah, I got 4 birds and small egg. I guess we can do 2 small eggs. Woo! Good job, buddy. Oh no! Hang on. Just threw the eggshell on the floor. Definitely not planning on doing that. Please tell me I'm not the only person who does that. I'm not going to make a basketball team, Max. I threw the eggshell on the floor. You got to go to the bathroom? You can go right there, honey. Go poop. Well, Max, that's a really bizarre egg. Giant yolk and not a lot of white. Okay, put that there. Put that second one in the microwave video. Yeah, we'll put that there. Yeah? You're right, Mango's got a box. Would you like that? I know, you got a stick of pasta. You'd rather have eggies. I know, honey, I know. I know. All right, let's just walk over to the phone here. Let's see what else is happening. French Paul says, I tried to remove my plushie hoodie after you explained how to last week, I think, and it worked out. He looks great in orange. I haven't tried the purple side yet. Yeah, no, you just kind of have to give it a little bit of squish. It's okay. But, yeah, with the hoodies on the plushie, you definitely want those hoodies not to be too loose. That wouldn't look very good. So the fact they're a bit on the tight side is a good thing. They fit snug. Would you like that, maybe? Cracky? You're in a mood. You're in a mood. Poor Max. I know, Max. I did a crazy amount of cooking this week, didn't I? So... So I tend to get my groceries delivered, and I got a little bit of a grocery story, and this one's kind of a funny one. Yeah, I know, I've had a few grocery stories recently, haven't I? So fair enough, my groceries were coming earlier this week, and noticed a car pull up, so I go downstairs, and the groceries are there, and I only had a few bags and stuff, you know. I just grabbed a few fresh things, and they arrived. And then they kept on arriving, and I cracked open the door. You kind of wait until somebody's got the, you know, taking a picture and whatever usually. But I just said, hey, hang on a minute here. I did not order 4 liters of milk. I think you brought up the wrong set of bags. And this person said they only had one delivery. It's what the store gave them. And they were told to drop it off here. That was their job. You know, I mean, I can certainly appreciate that the driver's not going to take it back to the store. So bring it inside, contact the store. Hey, folks, I think you made an error on your delivery. I got mine, and I got some bonus. And they said, well, you know, just keep it or give it away. You got some free bonuses this week, I guess. So, I mean, I can understand, too, why they wouldn't send somebody out to pick stuff up again. But I started going through the groceries to stuff stuff in the fridge. And oh my goodness, I got loads of produce. I got extra lean ground beef family pack, chicken family pack, chicken breast family pack, sausage family pack, and just the food was just all over. So I actually sorted through it quickly to figure out what perishables I couldn't use. For example, I don't drink milk or any of the almond milks or whatever. I messaged a neighbor and I said, hey, can you use any of this? And dropped off that. I mean, I had a couple, you know, like things like a large bag of oranges. I have oranges here already. I already ordered some, so I don't need 2 bags of oranges. I'm not going to go through them before they go bad. So I wound up blessing a neighbor with a lot of groceries. That's to a couple of different neighbors. And then I looked at all of the stuff I had. I looked at my freezer, I looked at my fridge, and I said, right then, I'm going to have to do some cooking. So I've been cooking all week and filling up my freezer with all sorts of tasty meals. Right, Max? Oh, Max is tired. But yeah, really nice bonus. So one thing I made this week was unstuffed cabbage rolls. I mean, I just sort of started looking at the ingredients, and that's kind of what determined what I was cooking. But yeah, unstuffed cabbage rolls, and the typical thing happened to me. When I make unstuffed cabbage rolls, I aim to make 1 casserole of them. So I started going, and I realized my casserole was overflowing. So I grabbed a second large casserole dish, and I started filling that, and by the time I was finished cooking all of the meat and everything else, I had 3 large casseroles of unstuffed cabbage rolls. So my freezer is going to be full of frozen meals for weeks and weeks and weeks. I mean, I can't complain, right, Max? And so we ended up with a lot of fresh produce. Usually, I won't, you know, I'll pick and choose. If I buy cauliflower one week, I'll buy broccoli the next. I never buy both at the same time because I'm not going to go through all of it at once, even with the flock. And I'll sometimes buy a bag of mixed fresh veggies, just to give the flock some variety. So didn't have to do that because I had so much crazy produce, but I still have lots to go through, right, Max? I've got 4 avocados still that I have to figure out what to do with. I gave away some of those, and I kept a few for me. I've actually never bought fresh avocados before, so that's going to be kind of fun. Oh, Max, you walked over. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, so I wound up winning the grocery lottery here this week. Yeah, Max, I know, honey. I know. Now, would you like some more eggies? Let's see if this stuff is good to eat yet. Huh? Okay. Would you like another cone of eggies? Another eggie cone for the birds who haven't eaten in a week. That's what you keep telling me. Just gonna let it cool for a minute. Oh my goodness! Marco's been a member for 2 months. Let's give him a buck box. Thanks, Marco. And Black Cat says, happy tree, Advent, and refreshing. Love Violet Teller. That was from Black Cat, who's been a member for 1 month. Give him a box as well. Chikel is busy. Okay, ma'am. Okay. How about I put it in the cone that you dropped? The cone's still good. Oh, boy. There you go. And let's go see what the other flock members would like. Hi, birdies. Hi, birdies. Hi, birdies and birds. Is that good? Okay. This one's for you, honey. Pick. Oh, yum. There. Is that good? Hi, Mango. Mango. Okay, Mango's so busy chewing in a box right now, he has not discovered his eggie yet, but he will. And then Max will get jealous. Not right, buddy. Not right. So Jocelyn's asking about the Canada mail strike. There was actually news yesterday that because the 2 parties have been in impasse and so far apart for 4 weeks, the government has asked the Labour Board to ask the parties to return to work, and the negotiations are still going to occur, but they are so far apart, there's no chance of resolution anytime soon. So we're likely to have a back-to-work order. Remember, folks, Canada Post is not like a private company. It's a little bit of a mixed company. It is essentially, think of it as a government-owned company, but it's run at a profit. It's supposed to cover its own costs to run because it's not subsidized by tax dollars, but on the same hand, it's not supposed to make a profit. But it's been losing billions, millions and millions every year, so it's operating at a loss right now. They're trying to modify some of what they're doing and look into things like some weekend delivery for parcels, some modifications on things. Union does not like that. Union wants some pretty high raises. So they are at a bit of an impasse. But at the end of the day, it's got to be self-sustainable. One of the big things about a company like Canada Post, if you want to call it a company, an organization like Canada Post, is they don't just deliver to urban centers like Calgary or Edmonton or Toronto. They also deliver to a lot of small towns where courier services just don't get out to, places that are fairly remote. So there is a fair bit of cost associated with delivering out there that's not congruent with the cost charged to go out there. So Canada Post does sort of perform a bit of a juggling act. So it's frustrating to see that after 4 weeks they've not come any closer to an agreement. But with folks being sent back to work, that will at least get the mail moving. And why is that important? I mean, Christmas cards, it's okay if a Christmas card comes after Christmas. But if somebody's done their passport or their driver's license or anything of that nature that's coming by mail, maybe pension checks, that stuff's really, really important that it gets delivered. So it's a little bit of a balancing act. So they don't have an agreement yet. They're going to keep working on it, but it looks like they're being sent back to work. Hi, Colleen. I see we've got some new folks over on Facebook. So if you haven't joined us before, make sure you box up in the comments and say hello to us. We're a very, very friendly bunch here. Patricia, thanks. Patricia says Max looks adorable today. Hi, Tiffany. Yes, Dan, there's been a postal strike up in Canada for a month. Yeah, I think with anything else, there is a happy medium. I do sympathize with workers, but I also see the flip side of it, and where's that balance there? I think for the future of services like Canada Post, they need to be able to compete with some of the other delivery services out there. And that means standards of service. That means a little bit of everything else. But the benefit to Canada Post going that route and being able to compete with some of the other services out there, it's going to mean more stability for workers. It's going to mean longer-term jobs, more jobs, etc. So it's, as I said, it is a huge balancing act. Canada Post, a number of years ago, they went to migrate to postal boxes, central postal boxes, called super boxes, rather than door-to-door delivery. And that meant that posties, for the residential with the super boxes, they would just drive up to a super box, sort out into the set of boxes all of the letters and deliveries. If you were getting a package, it would go into one of the slightly larger locked boxes. They would put a key in your box. And then, you just go collect your mail using your own key from your box. Usually those were just sort of a block or two away from home. Bit of an issue for seniors or people with mobility challenges. That was a concern when those were brought in. But it reduced the amount of walking that posties had to do, and it changed what the job looked like. I do kind of like having the locked box for delivery, but one of the big problems with the super boxes is if you've got something larger than the super box, The posties sometimes will bring it to your front door, which I think is what they're supposed to do. But quite often they'll just put a pickup tag in your box telling you that you got to drive to the nearest post office to go pick stuff up. And in my case, it's not even the nearest post office. It just happens to be the way they've divided out areas. So that can be really frustrating. I've had Canada Post do that with small packages that would have fit in my mail slot. So it's like somebody's being lazy. At least that was my thought. But I mean, you get good delivery folks, you get who don't take much pride in their job with anything else. But I do like having the smaller locked boxes, keeping things somewhat secure. So, I mean, it's a little bit of a catch-22 with Canada Post right now. One thing I think that there would be a really good demand for is if they got more into some of the parcel delivery and did a little bit of secure parcel delivery with super boxes. Add an extra super box with larger parcel slots for areas that get a lot of parcels. And, you know, that would give people a little bit more flexibility in collecting mail within walking distance. You know, because I always worry when I get packages, sort of, how long is it going to sit outside? Did I notice it? What's the delivery like? But I've got some pretty good neighbors. Got a message this week from one of my neighbors who was away from home. They were actually at work and they had plans in the evening. And they messaged me to say, hey, if you go for a walk, can you hide my package? And we've got an agreed upon spot at the individual front door, which is great for hiding packages so it's not visible from the street. If it's something really expensive, sometimes she'll ask me to take it in and she'll come pick it up after work or when she gets home, which works well. And I mean, I absolutely don't mind doing that. She'll do the exact same thing for me. So she sent me a note, and you know, a lot of package delivery tend to put packages right in the middle of a step where it's visible from the road and from the pathway, which is not the brightest thing. Right, Max? So Max, you didn't want that. Did you want maybe a banana? Oh, I know what you want. Would you like an orange? How about I peel an orange for you? So I'll just keep talking while I'm preparing an orange for Max. We've been enjoying oranges this week. Oh, Max. That's too many oranges, huh? Yeah, so I went over to look for it, and lying in the middle of the really, really tiny, narrow pad in front of the person's neighbor's garage door. I mean, come on. Like, you didn't even get the garage right. Did you just throw it out of the vehicle? Did you throw it past? So yeah, I just picked that up and walked it around to her front door and hid it behind her goose. The one thing sometimes that catch-22. So certainly, in some cases, it's really nice to have secure delivery or a locked box so you can pick things up that's within a really short walk of home. Right, Max? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this orange is kind of hard to peel, buddy. Look what I got. I got an orangey orange. There you go. Hey, hello. Where's your orange? This is banana, and you're not supposed to have pits in them, but a couple of them do. Good, honey? Good job, Max. Looks delicious. Yeah. So speaking of deliveries, we're meeting up with our friends from Parrot Trends this week. They've got a few deliveries for us, pre-Christmas deliveries. They'll probably be happening later this week. We got an order to put in, and I know a few folks who sent Max a few packages via Parrot Trends. So that'll be kind of exciting. This week or next week? Then when's Christmas? We've got, yeah, it's about a week and a half away for Christmas. So yeah, it'll be this week. It'll probably be later this week. Right, Max? Hi, Mountain Girl. And Mountain Girl's one of our supporters. Hey, I don't think you've joined us in chat before. Sharon from Raising Cane's trying to suggest ganging up on us at Parrotpalooza. And Max really enjoyed helping Santa Claus. He was Santa's little helper at going out and checking out all of the Christmas lights and making sure that everybody was having a good time, entertaining all of the staff at the event. Yeah, Max had lots of fun. I've had a lot of questions from people who were saying, well, isn't it too cold for Max? I see there's snow on the ground. When I go out with Max like that, I'm going to tell you what I do. I go out with bare arms. So I wear a t-shirt. So if it's really cold out, I'm not going to be outside in a t-shirt for too long. Max wears a hoodie, so he's comfy. And usually I want to go inside before Max is ready to go inside. So we do have that happening. So don't worry about Max being too cold. If he's too cold and he wants to go in, he'll tell me he wants to go. You know, the other night when we did the Christmas light walk, Max had gotten tired. He'd been to too many places and he wanted to go home. And I posted a video. It's normally not something I'd catch on video. Normally, as soon as he starts telling me I'm done, I just turn off the video. But I thought that, you know, it might be kind of interesting for you folks to see what happens when Max says, enough, I want to go home. So what you see is you sort of see him getting a little bit antsy, and I try to distract him a little bit to see if maybe he's just thinking about it and he can easily be distracted. Ooh, shiny, Max.
you know, sometimes that works if he says I want to go, but he, you know, he's okay about staying once I've walked in a circle or just done a little distraction. And that's sort of my trial distraction with him, just to see, do you really, really want to go, or is this just sort of a momentary, no, maybe we could go, but maybe we could stay. But I do listen to him. So if you watch that video, you'll notice that he actually said, hey, Mom, enough, and he walked right up to the camera and basically started to say, yeah, I'm done. He knows it gets too close to the camera. I quit filming. So at that point, I moved the camera, and he came in for a cuddle. And I had the camera on a selfie stick, so I just transferred that into my other hand. There's a little bit of bobbling happening. Sorry about that. But my concern was Max, not the camera. And then I managed to show you sort of, you know, what it looks like when Max just wants a little bit of cuddle when we're out. So we got that little bit of cuddle in. And then, you know, I checked with Max, and he said, no, you know what, I'm done. I want to go. And we headed back to the car. We actually had driven to a few different places, and place before he'd also said he wanted to go, and he tried to steer me to walk home. Now, I mean, he knows his way home from there, but I pointed out to him, hey, buddy, we checked the car today. And he went, oh, yeah, right, Mom, they're in the car. And then he showed me where I parked my car. You know, he just needed that reminder. And I thought when we got to the light, that house with lights, that he'd be willing to hang out for a little bit longer. And maybe he just wanted to change a venue, but no, we got there. We were there for 3 minutes. Then he said, yeah, Mom, I want to go. So he was definitely tired, wanted to go home for some snacks. And that's okay. I mean, you know, it's about him, not about me. And he gets to make his choices. But like a toddler, sometimes he does not know what he wants until you show him what some of the options are. Maybe he just wanted to go to a different place. But no, he wanted to come home, which was fine. At the Festival of Lights in Airdrie, I thought that, you know, it was a cooler night, and I said, you know, Max, we're not going to be here for too long. But Max enjoyed himself. He did not want to go home. He said, you know what, I'm here. I want to hang out. I'm not cold at all. And because of the layout of Festival of Lights, I looked at where the parking lot was and everything else. And usually when it's cooler out, I keep him right next to a car somewhere we can go for warmth, so it's, you know, less than a minute away. But because the festival, because the way it was laid out, we had to walk from the car to the festival, and the festival was laid out around a fairly big lake. Well, fairly big pond. I wouldn't say lake. Lake suggests it's much bigger. Fairly big pond. But what I did is I actually took a scarf with me. I didn't need the scarf, but it was there. If Max got cold, I had an extra layer of warmth to wrap him in. And I knew there were also some warming stations around the event that we could stop at if we needed to. You know, plus, I knew that they had some handicapped carts or whatever, and if Max said that he really had enough, I would have, you know, basically hitched a ride on one of those back to the parking lot. But you know, Max actually, all the way even to the parking lot, he was saying, you know, I'm getting a little tired, I'm falling asleep. Max, up. But I'm happy. We could still hang out here. I'm enjoying myself. But, you know, it's getting kind of late, so I told him it was time to go home, even though he thought that we could have a little bit more time. But we were at Festival of Lights for about 2 hours. And something really cool happened at Festival. I'm just washing a banana, folks. No, I'm not insane. Because I serve bananas in a peel, I always give them a quick wash before I serve them. Yeah, man. This banana, it's no longer quite the shade of green you like, so we have to eat it today, okay? Oh. Well, it's got some spots, but it's still pretty firm, which is kind of nice. So, yeah. Max, would you like a banana? Would you like a banana? Or one of those? Nope, no banana for Max. So what I'm going to do is I'll pop that in his cage, and he will eat it later. Hey, Mango. Hey, Mango, look what I got. job, Mango. Good job. Really good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Oh, you got a banana. Max, what are you doing? Didn't I say please sit up? Come on up. Come on up. That's good, buddy. Okay. See what else we got. Good? Oh, yeah. That's good, Mango. That's so good. Yeah, Mango found his breakfast. So, yeah, so this coming week we have more Christmas videos planned. And we're definitely going to have some fun with those. We'll do a Christmas stream next Saturday. Oops, hang on, just lost my comments. There's my comments. Oh, where'd my chat go? My chat. That's bizarre. Max, up. You're not supposed to throw that on the ground. Come on up. Oh, there's my live chat back. Yeah, Max actually does not really want to leave. I think he wants to play a little bit. So, Max, do you want to play a game? Come on. Up, let's play a game of catch. I'm going to move the camera back a little bit if we're going to play catch. Okay, here we go. Light back a bit. There we go. All right. Want to play catch? See what we got to catch. Max, we used to have some toys around that we could play catch with. Where'd all your toysies go? Let's see. right back, Max. I know you're helping me look. You're helping me look. Climb up, buddy. Climb up. Oh, I know where those are. Hang on. I just have to walk over and grab some. I know, Max. You want to play catch? You going to drop me? Or you going to toss me? Thank you. Stand tall. Tall. How are you supposed to catch if you're down there, huh? There you go. Score. Stand tall. Thank you. Good job. Through a few where I can reach them. Stand tall. Got it. Got it. Got it. Oops. Got it. Thank you. Yay! Okay. 2, 3. Place my catch. You're trying to hit your brother. Hi, Dingo. Where'd the toys go? Here. I can't reach it over there. Let go. Good job. Let go. Hi, Dingo. Good job, buddy. But we clicked that together. You catch that? Woo! That did not work. Oi! Sorry, folks. I'm diving around the cage trying to pick things, or perch trying to pick things up. You good chance I get you some more Lego, buddy? Huh? Nope. Right. 1 and 2. Stand tall. Stand tall. It's easier to catch things when you stand tall. There you go. One of these. Well, that was hard to catch. There's only one there. Let me catch a couple more. Oh, there we go. I got a toy. Look at that. Right underneath your brother's cage. I think I lost a couple of things off of it. Here. of these things, huh? Woo! Yeah. Good job, honey. How about this set of 3? Your brother Kiko likes playing with these. Yeah. There you go. Or do you see something else? Well, that's hard to catch. Got it. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Almost. Almost. How about this one? Lego. All right, touch Lego. There you go. All right, buddy. There you go. Good job, Max. Okay. Woo! What are you doing? Okay, buddy, where's up? Where's this up I keep asking you to climb? Oh, you know what? I could have turned the camera down a little bit further. Sorry, folks. It's sometimes hard to know just where the camera's pointing. Could have done that better, folks. Got some folks feeding. Yeah. Just before people go, I want to ask, has anybody heard from Suzanne S? A few of us are getting worried because we've not heard anything from her in a while. So if you have heard anything from Suzanne S, please let us know, either in the chat or send me a message if you prefer. If you don't know how to message me, you can always get me off of the website, www.maxthemoluccan.com. And there's a contact form there. And I promise you I do read messages off that contact form. What are you doing, Max? Hi. Are you sure about the pasta? Yeah, you're sure you didn't want that pasta? That's my coffee. You're not getting my coffee. If you want something to drink, give me a minute and I'll get you some. You thirsty? There, you thirsty? Here you go, honey. You want some out of there? No. Water. You sure? Okay. You want me to heat up the water a bit? I'll get some more water out of the tap. Sometimes it tastes better when it's warm. Okay, it's warm. had an option. Well, if you choose that, you have water. I don't know what you want. Yeah, so Christmas Day we'll do a live stream. I'm not sure what time yet. Well, now we know what we want. So Christmas Day we will do a live stream. Yeah. Thanks, Raising Cane, for sharing the link. If that link's not clickable for you folks, it might be because it does not have an HTTPS in front of it on chat, but if you copy and paste that into your browser, it should work. French Paul says the plushie's purple side matches the perch. Yes, not intentional, but it does work that way. Yeah, Linda says Greenbird and herself have been messaging Suzanne, so's Tango. I don't talk to Suzanne that often, but I have messaged her. Last time I talked to her, she had not been feeling too well, but she was recovering. So the fact that so many of us have not heard from her, I think that's why we're getting worried. It's part of our community here, folks. It matters. You matter. People matter. So if you're going to go radio silent on us, at least let somebody know so that we know all is okay with you. I know, Max. I know. Oh, sweetie. You want to turn around? Oh, Jennifer Sue sent us a super chat. Jennifer says, Merry soon to be Christmas. Well, thank you for throwing that on the ground then. That was great. What was that chime that I just heard? I don't know, Max. Yeah, there's the link. Thanks, Raising Cane. Yeah, and if you're on Facebook and you're looking for a link to our website, just send us a message in Messenger. It's actually one of our top questions, and it should automatically answer you for that. Yeah, Jennifer Sue does not come onto a lot of chats, but a lot of streams, but she does send us a lot of supers, so we really appreciate you, Jennifer. You're pretty special. Yeah, Max. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We've got some stars over on Facebook. Susan sent us 50 stars. And Sylvia sent us stars. Oh, I'm just trying to get into the comments here. Scroll up. There we go. That worked. Sylvia sent us stars. Oh my goodness, folks. Thank you so much. Wow. Awesome, folks. If I missed your stars on Facebook, I will catch them when I go through and I read them later. Sometimes it's hard to keep up on everybody's comments. Thanks for joining us today, Tango. Sherry says, looking forward to seeing Max open their birdless gifts. So much fun. Yeah. So next Saturday, we're going to have a Christmas-themed stream. We might open a few gifts next Saturday. We'll see what folks want us to do. So if you sent us something and you want us to open it on next Saturday's stream, please let us know. We're going to do a stream on Christmas Day as well. That's going to be a pop-up. Not quite sure what time yet, but we want to make sure that there's lots of content for you for Christmas. One thing we've been doing, and this has been over on YouTube, we have been sharing some of our older videos in the community chat, so our community post section. And we've been picking out some of our favorite Christmas videos to share. So make sure you check out some of those. And if you want to go wild for Christmas, we've got a Christmas playlist over on YouTube. So great place to go watch some of those older videos that you might have missed. I mean, even if a video is a year old, it doesn't matter. If you haven't seen it in a year and it's Christmas themed, some of these are worth watching again and again. And they're Christmas classics. They're a lot of fun. One that I just posted, I actually scheduled the timing of that post, so if you don't see it, it'll be there shortly. And I believe I shared this one on Facebook as well. It's a link to a Christmas card video. It's a short video on YouTube that's basically a virtual Christmas card, and that's from us to each of you. But there's a secret here, folks. If you copy the URL and send it to another friend, you can send them a really sweet Christmas card that's talking about, that's got the birds on it and a little bit of poetry on it, and a few nice words. So we've got some fun stuff like that. We are going to be doing a special Christmas card for all of our members. So that's going to be some extra content for members. But we'll do something in general for all of our subscribers as well. We've got a really cool collaboration in the works with Lori from Gonzo the Great. And I think most of you know Lori by now. We usually do a couple of collabs a year. She is a wizard of words, and she's a really sweet lady. And in a few of her Christmas videos, such as the Night Before Birdmas, she actually wrote and narrated it, and then we just brought the vision to life with the flock, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I know, honey, does that feel good? If you do have birds, there's a really important video I want you to make sure that you watch, and if you don't have birds but you have friends who do, send them a copy of the video, and that is all about Christmas safety. And you'll know what it is when you see it. I've reposted it on YouTube in the post channel. You might just have to scroll back a few posts to find it. I've also posted it on Facebook. But it's really about safety during the holiday season for the flock. And it's a lot of things you may not think about. It's, we have so many people in our house. We put out trays of goodies. What foods do you have to be super cautious with your flock around? If somebody's brought some food over to your house as part of a bit of a potluck, think before you just stuff it in your oven, because did they use tinfoil or a tinfoil container that's coated with Teflon? You definitely don't want that in your oven if you've got birds. You might need to repackage it to put in your oven. Lots of little things that we often don't think about. Trees are really pretty to look at, but please, please don't let your birds climb in them. The real trees are treated with pesticides and fire retardant chemicals, so it's not the same as letting a bird climb in a natural tree. You do not want your bird climbing in a real Christmas tree for that reason. Take them close for a photo, absolutely, but don't let them play in the tree. Same goes for other pets. Even artificial trees, not great for your birds. You don't know what kind of chemicals and everything else are there. Rule of thumb, if you wouldn't let an infant chew on it, don't let your bird chew on it. Right, buddy? Yeah. Oh, my goodness, Max, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, Max is having a really good day. He's enjoying himself. Yeah, that little tail pull thing, this is actually one of Mango's favorite things, is just having his tail gently pulled like that. And I've adopted it for Max because apparently I cannot tell the birds apart. And I just start preening and I just go for it and I just start doing it because it's become a natural thing for me. But Max kind of likes it too, which is kind of fun. I know, Max. Oh, I know, honey. Does that feel good? Yeah. So, my hands are covered in bird powder. Max, you're so much powdery. Can we go wash my hands for a minute?
Good job. Yeah. So, folks, I think I've answered all of the questions. Oh, Sherry says, if you get my gifts, it would be great to open them next Saturday. Okay, Sherry, are those coming from Parrot Trends? I'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, so we are going to stream next Saturday. We are going to do some extra streams over the holidays as well. I know it can be a really tough time for folks who may not have plans with friends or family, or maybe they, you just can't get to see them this year. So we always try to do some extra content. Snax, please don't chew on that. No. So we always try to do some extra content at Christmas. So yeah. But at that, Max is getting kind of suspicious. He's not telling me he wants to go home yet, but he is saying that he wants something. So Max, did you want to go upstairs and have a bath maybe? Is that what you wanted? Oh, I see a waving foot. Do you want a splishy splashy? Want a plinky plonky? Splishy splashy? Want the bath? Do you want the bath? Who wants the bath? Yeah? Maybe? Okay. Well, folks, I'm going to end the stream here. I want to thank everybody for coming out to watch. Huge shout out to Sharon from Raising Cane for being our moderator and helping answer questions and keep an eye on everything that's going on. We've got a little bit of a crazy bird happening here. Just bump that down a little bit. Gonna do a bub? Gonna do a bub? Whee! Whee! Yeah, I know, Max, you're having fun. But we'll let you go. We'll see everybody next week. Don't throw the paper. I don't want to clean that up. I know. My goodness. What's a big bird? What a big bird now. I know. Okay, folks. All right, folks. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful week. Bok bok, everybody.